What's going on, guys? Shay5969 here, and today I got a little unboxing slash overview of a knife that I was very excited to get and very excited to talk about. So let's get into it. Alright, so here we have the Divo Growler XL, and I'm super excited because this is my first Divo in my collection. I really like to support fellow YouTubers that are knife designing. So I will be getting some Tempest knives. I will be getting a bunch of different designers. Eventually a Tri-State, Tri-Stash, and things like that. Eventually an Excalibur, yada yada. But for right now, this Divo knife is awesome. I carried it for one day so far in the pocket. I ordered it from our friends at White Mountain Knives. They did not give me this or send me this. I bought it. Very excited to support Lefty EDC and Divo Knives. I really think this is an awesome design. I'm a really big fan of full-size pocket knives, and I say this is designed by somebody who loves and appreciates knives because all the finite details on this thing just make it so awesome, right? So to start with, yeah, obviously it has great action. It's actually the OEM on this, the manufacturer is Kubi, and I've never had a Kubi with bad action before. So having this be my first Divo in my collection, amazing action, super smooth, drops shut really nice and easy, flicks open really nice and easy. The G10 is perfect, not too grippy, but not too slippery. It's got a little bit of texturing on there, so it won't slide out of your hand. The thumb hole is super easy to access, super easy to flick off of, whether you're reverse flicking it or you're slow rolling it. Works great. It does have that nice stonewash finish, which I like because I think once you use it and beat up on it a little bit, I think it shows wear and tear way less and stays looking nicer longer. Not always, but in most instances, I would say that stonewash and that satin finish definitely hold up nicer for longer. Unless you have DLC coating, but that's a whole nother level, I'd say. But this is an absolute killer looking knife, and it is a nice drop point blade shape, a great forward finger choil for a choke up spot, jimping that runs all the way down the spine of the knife, making it comfortable to grip from almost any position, really. So you want to choke up to do some draw cuts, you can do that quite nicely, quite comfortable. Any way you could hold this knife would be rather comfortable in the hand. It's absolutely awesome. And like I said, I'm a big fan of full-size knives, so this is definitely one that I not only wanted to add to my collection, but was super excited to do so because I knew it was a larger knife. So a little bit of stats and specs on this bad boy. So like I said, we have a 154 cm blade steel with that nice stone washed finish. G10 handle is nice and grippy. The access to the liner lock is really nice, as you can see right there. You don't have to dig for it. It's prominent enough where it's easily accessible. The action is amazing. Nice and smooth bearing action. The pocket clip, it does come with a wire pocket clip as well if you want to change it out. It's reversible. I like this pocket clip a lot. I have some areas in my life that pocket clips will snag on quite a bit. And this pocket clip so far, and the one day that I've carried it, in those highly snag areas, this pocket clip has not snagged or caught on anything, which is big time for me. So I wasn't sure I would like this pocket clip. I really like it a lot. So Very cool pocket knife. The backspacer in there is nice and solid. I believe they're titanium, but I'm not quite sure. Great looking knife. Great design from Lefty EDC. Like I said, this is definitely designed by somebody who loves and appreciates pocket knives. You can tell just all the little details here are really done quite well. So we are looking at a 4-inch blade on a 9.26-inch knife overall. 4-inch blade, 5.26-inch handle for an overall length of 9.26 inches. That nice stonewash finish won't show wear like other blade finishes will, so you can beat on it and it'll definitely still continue to look good for sure. Yeah, great forward choil on the knife. A weight of 5.3 ounces. So even though it's a big knife, it's not too heavy. So I just thought, since I had it out, we compare sizes just to show you that this thing is a pretty darn big knife. It's almost the same size, or is the same size as the MSI, which is another huge knife, and also a knife that I really, really like to EDC. So it's right in that wheelhouse, if not the exact same size as the MSI. So if you're a fan of the size of the MSI, then the Growler XL is definitely a knife that you will like size-wise. And a little bit more meat on the bone as well, I feel like, right? So if you like big pocket knives, you will definitely like carrying that one. Here is our Tenable Bomb Burr, which is another larger pocket knife. So to give you some size comparison ideas, like I said, 4-inch blade on the Divo Growler XL and 5.26-inch handle for an overall length of 9.26 inches. So it's just a tad bigger than the MSI. So yeah, overall day one of carrying this, I really, really like it. I'm really satisfied with that pocket clip. I really think that this carries well. It's nice and light for how big it is. And if you got strong thumbs, you can even front flip it. A great looking blade for sure. And I'm definitely going to enjoy carrying this bad boy, that's for sure. So a great design from Lefty EDC and Mr. Colin Mason Pierre. So even though this is a big honking knife, it doesn't weigh too much, and it's going to be a real joy to carry. I'm super excited. Day one went well, so yeah. I appreciate you guys for watching as always, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.